I'm sorry, but was I gaslit into thinking that this was a good movie? I just watched Gladiator and Gladiator 2 for the first time back to back, and I must say, significantly underwhelmed after seeing this first movie. But it is 25 years old, and I think at this point it's purely because it has been overhyped for the last 20 years. I think people gaslit me into thinking Russell Crowe's a good actor. Sorry. And I think people gaslit me into thinking that this was going to be really good, impactful writing. But it's Ridley Scott, so I don't know why I thought that. I think I was also gaslit by the film bros who quoted the line so much that when it finally happened in the movie, I was just like, wait, that's it? That's it? That's the line? And it also happened so soon? I didn't think it was going to happen that soon. These are just some of my honest thoughts on Gladiator 1. I'm trying to be reasonable and remember that in the year 2000, a movie like this was a feat. Like, it was a huge accomplishment. Due to the fact that I, an educated woman, I did not clock some of the writing cues, and I even watched this movie with the subtitles on. For example, I did not clock that Lucius was his son. Did not clock that. Also, I still have no idea why he smells the dirt. Why did he be smelling that dirt? I wish we had some sort of explanation for that, because maybe it was somewhere in the dialogue that I missed, but I really just could not gather. I could not gather the dirt the way he gathered the dirt in his hand. But let's talk about Gladiator 2, because I think this is a better movie. I feel like the writing is more concise. I feel like there's actual character development. Maybe it's just because Paul Mescal is actually a great actor and he knows how to make the best out of some only okay-ish writing. But the number one reason why I loved this movie more than the first one was because it was just such a box office banger. This is what I'm talking about right here, okay? The scene with the sharks? So extra, so unnecessary, so not historically accurate. But fuck it, let's put them sharks in there. Theatrics, okay? Hollywood. You might say, yeah, that can contribute to the bad writing, but I will say, because they actually had a word for this, naumachia, which was when they did sea battles in coliseums. So the fact that they filled up the arenas and did these little mini sea battles, that made it substantial for me. But as most people know after doing a quick Google search, that the ancient Romans, they didn't even have a word for shark. They didn't even have a word for shark at this time in history. They also didn't have a printing press, but there was a shot of someone reading a newspaper, which is just so Ridley Scott. Ultimately, I think it's due to this guy right here. I think he really pulled these movies together, and I can't get over how Irish he looks. I can't get over how he's the most Irish looking but it doesn't even matter because he's so good at his job. Overall, I just felt like Gladiator 2 was